Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, traders and investors. This is Alex from MarketWise Asia. Thank you for tuning in to this Facebook Live and also YouTube stream. Today's date it is the 25th of March 2024. Very fast, we are already heading into the end of March very soon. This is the last week of March and also the end of the first quarter already. Okay, so good night, Janie. Okay, this is my daughter over there. Okay, so if you guys can hear me loud and clear, please say a hi to me in the comments. Okay, I won't bite, I'm very friendly. Say hi to me in the comments, let me know that okay you are here. Okay, while we are still waiting for people to stream in. Okay, give them a little bit of time. Okay, all right, so nowadays I find that some of the people starting to stream in a little bit later than usual. Okay, so let me see. Okay, of course, the first one is Dave, Kim, Wei Lun, Kelvin, LIC, okay, Learning Investor Community, Gilbert, Hadley, Mark, okay, Diango, Darius, even your daughter's name after the stock god, yeah. Mark, okay, so fantastic, good to see. Pei Wen, William, good to see every one of you here. Okay, so let's kickstart this session. Wailam, okay, good to see. Let me share my screen right now. So I think I got quite a bit of things to share with you guys, and also yeah. So let's see whether I can finish this session in just a 1 hour first. Okay, so let me share my disclaimer first. Whatever I share today is just for education purpose, not a recommendation to tell you what to buy or what to sell. So please do your own due diligence. Okay, my face is disappeared. Okay, back. I see my face again. All right. So as usual, all my social media channel, please like, follow, and subscribe if you can. Everything if you could. Okay, especially the YouTube channel. If you are watching right now on YouTube, please give me a like and also a subscribe. Okay, on the YouTube channel as well. If you're on Twitter and TikTok and all this, please also follow me as well. Let me post all the social media link in the comments. Hello, I'm Pauline. Okay, so yeah, and first thing first, okay, the Market Insights Conference, okay, once again, for those who haven't registered or don't know yet, okay, we are holding it on the 20th of April, 2024, Saturday, in person at Suntec City, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Okay, so once again, just want to stress that, okay, there will be no selling of products and courses at the event. So it is 100% pure knowledge, insights, and market outlook. So this is the link. I'll post the link in the comments over here. Okay, so this is the link. Let me just put the link over here. Okay, so my designer wanted to add in this bonus gift, but I haven't added in. So just share with the image first. Okay, for those who register and come, okay, for the event on the day itself. Okay, for the first 200 attendees. Okay, if you come on the day itself, there will be a limited edition goodie bag, okay, where the sponsor City Index will give you goodies, okay, like the tote bag, okay, the stainless steel water bottle, and also the umbrella as well. Total that's worth $68 plus other goodies, okay, and also lucky draw at the event itself. And as I mentioned, okay, there will be no selling of courses and product at the event. So totally pure knowledge, okay, and insights at the event. Of course, this is the event side, okay. Marcus Wong from City Index, okay, Jay, Colleen, and Beanie will be at the event. Of course, I will be at the event itself. Okay, I'm the host. I'm the host event organizer right now. Okay, so this is the event. Please register for this event. For those who just joined, okay, I'll just post once again the link at the comments over here. Okay, if you have already registered, okay, please type me in the comments. Just type me in the comments. Okay, and for those who are actually seasonal Vantage insiders, okay, use this as a chance also, okay, to come and see me in person. We have a chit chat. I'll be really, really happy, okay, to see you in person and come to me say that you are from SVI. And nevertheless, okay, I think I'm gonna hold a gathering session maybe in July for the SVI, maybe in July. So you know, just a gathering for the seasonal Vantage insiders, okay, have a chit chat, you know, have a gathering and such. Of course, I'll be doing some sharing also. So hopefully in July, I'll be able to do a gathering with you guys. All right. Wait. So this one is in person. There'll be virtual summit, but not for this quarter. So for this second quarter it will be in person. Most likely third quarter will be a virtual summit. Okay, thank you for your support, Vivi. Okay, all right. So yeah, and then later I'll go through the seasonal Vantage insiders. We are nearing towards the end of the first quarter already. Second quarter data it is ready. Okay, I'll go through that later. And then for the economic data for this week. Okay, so this is the calendar week. Once again, I'll post this link in the comments. Okay, so this is for this coming week. Okay, Tuesday. Okay, and then Thursday. Tuesday is the consumer confidence. I don't think will affect a lot. Okay, and on Thursday, actually I don't know who is this FOMC meeting. Wallace speaks. I don't know whether this is going to move the market or not. But anyway, it is a Thursday morning, 6 a.m. and then 8:30. There's the GDP unemployment claim. This could move the market. Okay, all right. Consumer sentiment, and then on Friday itself. Okay, there will be this PCE price index. Okay, and this coming week will be a shortened holiday, shortened trading week, because this coming Friday is actually Good Friday. Okay, so this week is a shortened week. All right, so just to let you guys know, these are the calendar for this coming week or so. Okay, so before I go into that, okay, let's head back to recap what I mentioned actually last week on the indices. So last week, okay, I mentioned that the S&P 500, okay, 5,002 is the upside target. This is for last week. This is for last week. Last week I mentioned. Actually, I mentioned for the past 2 weeks already. So last week, I mentioned that 5,002 is the upside target and 5,001 is the critical support, which is the zero gamma. And if price can go above 5,002 post FOMC, that will be kind of a more of a bullish risk on signal. So we can see from the chart, this is the cash index. Although right now the market is coming down today a little bit. Okay, all right. So after the FOMC on Wednesday, okay, price actually gap up. Okay, and it is officially out of this trading range and go higher. So above the 5,002. This is the S&P 500 cash index. Cash index. I'm calling for the 5,002 cash index. So right now, today it is Monday. So not unexpected that after a huge 2 days up, market is coming down for a breather. But right now, it seems that the market still continue wanting to be bullish. Okay, so there's nothing we can do. Okay, even though, okay, I mentioned for many weeks that I really wish that the market could have a correction or a pullback. But if the market doesn't want to give you that, then there's nothing you can do. We just have to follow the trend. So for the SVI members, right? So for the past 3 weeks or so, we have just been trying to go long. Okay, didn't really go for short. Okay, so same market, it is still above the central pivot range. Okay, all right, and then yeah. So now we are still quite far away. So again, okay. Right now, we are heading into March, end of March and into April. So later I'll go through the seasonal data over there. But this is just to let you know right now, yeah, it is not surprised that market could have some little pullback. Okay, and then yeah, so right now the zero gamma has changed really, so positive and negative gamma. But for those who doesn't know, not to worry, it is just some of the options market dealer, how they hedge their position, and that could have an impact, okay, on the underlying indices as well. So this is the tool that I always mention that you can go check it out from Spot Gamma. Okay, so you can see over there, this is the gamma exposure. Okay, you can go and read through that, but not that important for now. So the important thing is to just to understand, see this chart over there. So okay, the zero gamma, it is at about 5,002 level, at about 5,002 level. Okay, so if price can stay above 5,002, okay, then the market will be under this low volatility, okay, which is pretty stable. Market can still continue to go higher. Okay, that's the best. But if price do break below 5,002, which is the zero gamma, then do expect there will be a higher volatility level. Okay, so the zero gamma has actually changed really. Okay, so this is no longer that. Okay, this is for this coming week, this week. Okay, so 5,002 will be the critical support as of now. Okay, all right, so I'll just yeah, this is initially was the risk on target. So once again, 5,002, do remember that. So this one I removed the 5,001. So 5002 is the zero gamma. Just type 5002 in the comment if you understand what I'm trying to say. Just type 5002 to engage with me, okay? So I can see that there are more people streaming in, okay? So for those who doesn't know, the Market Insights Virtual Summit, okay, for those who just joined, it is coming up on the 20th of April. It is an in-person event at Suntec City. As I mentioned, there'll be no selling of courses and product at the event from the speakers. So it is 100% pure insights, knowledge, and market outlook by the speakers. And if you attend on the day itself, for the first 200 attendees, okay, City Index, the sponsor, okay, will give you the goodie bag. We come with the tote bag, okay, the stainless steel bottle, and also the umbrella that's worth $68. So all these are free, okay, and there are other goodies bag and lucky draw to be given out at the event as well. So once again, I will just post this link in the comment. If you haven't registered, do register for this event. How often does this change every week? Typically, what I see is that every week, okay, it will change according to how the market move. So because of the FOMC, right, the market move quite a bit. So the hedges also change. So the level move up. So I suggest that you go in and check every few days, okay, to check it out. Okay, or you can see there's a significant price movement. Then you will see that where has this zero gamma at level changed to. Okay, all right. But anyway, even though for the zero gamma, this is the first line of defense that I would say the first line of cautious. If price break 5,002, then you need to be cautious. Okay, but of course, you know, we are towards the end of March already. So by next month, April, there will be a new central pivot range, which just a guideline over there. It should be higher than March, should be somewhere around higher. So that the CPR will be acting also as a very important support level also. Okay, can see that, you know, for the past how many months, okay, it has been supporting at the CPR level. You can see that above CPR, at the CPR, at the CPR, at the CPR get supported. Okay, so can all right. So just to move on with that, and then this is I mentioned already. Okay, so before I go into this year-to-date performance, okay, just want to show you guys something over here. Okay, stocks are, these are from Carson Research. Stocks are up in November, December, January, Feb, and March. And then what? Okay, so you can see that the market has been up in November, December, January, and Feb. Okay, and March also. And right now we are heading into one of the most bullish month of the year, which is in April, based on historical data, seasonals. Okay, it is bullish. Okay, so this is based on the Carson Research over there. Let me try to add in this data for you. So you can go to Carson Research or Ryan the Trick on Twitter. This is the headline. I can see that another clue that this bull market has legs left. So what are the performance, okay, of the stock market when it is higher in November, December, January, February, March? Okay, and you can see that since not a lot of times, okay, since 1950 onwards, okay, there are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 instances where the previous many months are positively. And after that, subsequently, right, April, okay, it tends to be a bullish month as well. Not surprisingly, because seasonally, April is bullish. Only in 1986 and 1993 where April it is down. But you realize that, okay, the final 9 months of the year, okay, it is positive. Okay, 100% track record for this, okay, based on this data. Again, you know, this is something for you to chew on, you know, have fun with it, okay, whether you want to believe it or not, okay, it is up to you, because, you know, I admit that the data is a bit little, but again, how many years can we have, okay, for this kind of performance? All right, so but just, you know, for the final month of the year, it tends to be bullish, coupled with the fact that this year is election year. I mentioned a lot of time already, election year tends to be bullish. So don't try to fight against the trend, which I try to do so at the start of the year, okay? And the result is not so good. I didn't lose money, okay, but it is not so good. If I stay with the trend and go long all the way, I would have made a lot more money, okay? All right, so far it's still so good for the year, okay? Yeah, so don't try to fight the trend. Of course, I'm not saying that the market will not have pullback. Again, don't quote me, say, hey, Alex say it's going to be very bullish. I'm very scared, okay? I'm just trying to say that generally, okay, for the rest of the year, it could be bullish, but okay, do expect that, you know, there will be correction sometime along the way, that kind of thing. It is perfectly normal. Okay, the stock market does not just go all the way straight up, but you know, along the way, it should be generally bullish, but there will be some correction. Again, there will be some correction. I type C, there will be correction along the way. I'll post the letter C in the comments. Okay. So HSI and EWH seems like diverging. How if invested for longer term, how do we stay? Because HSI, later I'll go through the HSI. I didn't really look into the HSI and EWH, but because you need to understand what is the component stocks in the HSI and EWH, there are some differences as a proxy, but there are some differences in the component of the stocks. Okay. So this is for the S&P 500. Okay, and yeah, so again, this is something for you to chew on. This is the election year seasonal trajectory for the past 50 years now. So I was just playing with the seasonal, some of the seasonal data over there. Okay, so this is the, okay, you can see the chart, right? So this is the seasonal trend of S&P over 13 years is because of the 13-year election cycle. So there are 13 past election cycle, not because of the 13 years. So this whole data is based on the past 50 years. Okay, I can't really draw on this, but it's the past 50 years. Just type 50 if you understand what I'm talking about. Okay, then I realized that, hey, actually the market followed this trajectory pretty well for this year. You can see that overall the market is going higher in January and Feb. But typically, okay, the market for the typical seasonality, it tends to be choppy in here, but you know, this is going higher, okay, and then coming down again. The coming down over there, okay, it is not the magnitude. Okay, again, this is not the magnitude. It's just showing you what could be the turning point. So this could be a turning point in March. Okay, you can see that it is mid-March onwards. There's a turning point. So this is the mid-March. Okay, you can see that, you know, mid-March over there. Okay, it is somewhere around here, March 15. Okay, it is also acting as a turning point. After that, the market continues to go higher, and then January, February, okay, it tends to go higher as well. Can you see that based on this chart over there? This is somewhere in over here. For my cursor over mid-February, it tends to have some correction over there. Mid turning point. Okay, it could be a correction or a range. So turning point mid-February. So this is the S&P 500. So mid-February, it is somewhere around here. Okay, mid-February, somewhere around here. Can you see that over there? So it's like following this trajectory pretty well. Mid-February, there's some correction that continue to go higher. That kind of, again, okay, this is something for you to chew on. Okay, you know, you don't have to believe, or okay, this is something to ponder about. Okay, this is, it could be acting as a roadmap for you to get through the year again. But again, this is not 100% accurate. Okay, for the rest of the year, this is just a forecast for me. Okay, so you can see that the pink vertical line is actually the time right now. The time right now, we are at this current juncture right now. So it seems, okay, if it is really going to follow this trajectory again, it seems that the market still has some room to go higher until early April before market could have some correction, a pullback. Okay, again, it doesn't mean that the market is going to fall this much. Okay, it just signaled to me that, you know, by about mid-April, the market could have a turning point again. Okay, the market continue to head higher. Again, understand what I'm trying to say? All right. So this is like, let's see whether the market can continue to go higher until maybe early April, and then we see how the market goes and when there's a correction. Okay. All right. So if you understand what I'm trying to say, okay, just type yes in the comments again. Okay, understand? Response not very responsive. I can see that there's more than 170 people in the room right now. Okay, entertain me lah. Just give me a like, share, or comment. If you think that this seasonal data, it is interesting to you, give me a like or just type yes in the comments lah. Okay, one person talk very boring, you know or not? Okay. Okay, so I repeat, this is just a guideline. Okay, I'm just playing with the seasonal data. I'm trying to overfit the data to fit what is this year right now. So this might not be true. Okay, just like curve fitting, but just for your information only. Okay, it might not be true, okay, for the rest of the year, but let's see whether the market can, you know, peak at April. Okay, and then come back down in mid-April until so. Okay, can? All right, so this is for the seasonal for S&P 500. So right now, we are nearing towards the end of the first quarter of the year already. Okay, so let's take a look back of the past 3 months. Okay, this is the final week of the month. Make a guess, okay? Which stock or sectors perform the best? Okay, maybe yeah, top 10. Any top 10? Some of the stocks? Okay, I know Nvidia. No need to say one. Nvidia, Nvidia sure top one. Okay, other stocks. Okay, all right. So okay, so just share with me what are some of the stocks, or do you know what are the stocks that perform well the best for the past 3 months or so? Okay. We will say MSFT. Okay, some more. Any more stocks or not? Or sector? You can tell me the sector itself. XLP, XLK, XLV or XLC. Okay. Google is definitely not the best of the year. You can see that Google has been coming down. So definitely not the best. I want the best of the best year-to-date performance. Okay. Mary say SMCI. Okay, and then Christopher say JPM. Okay, and then what else? Hawk say SMCI. Okay. All right, so Wiki say PLTR. Okay, any more stocks or not? Henry say ANF. Okay, and ANF is this Abercrombie and Fitch, right? ANF. Okay, ANF. Any other stocks or not? Some more. Okay, I see the sector. I see Coinbase. Coin, Meta. Okay, I see some of this. Not bad. Okay, Meta. Sector I won't later. I will just go through with you guys. Okay, STLD Henry. Okay. Okay, so all these are the recently, very explosive stocks. Okay, so are you ready for the answer? Nvidia sure tier one. Okay, best of the best. Okay, so you can go to Finviz. I think I always mentioned before. Maybe there are new people who don't know. So you can make use of this site called Finviz. Okay, I'll post the link in the comments. Okay, and then you just go to the screener. Okay. All right, and then under the index, let me just remove this one. Go to the index. You can choose S&P 500. Okay. All right, then you go over to the performance tab over there. Okay. So I'll just try to zoom in. So it'll be listed alphabetically. Okay, according to the S&P 500. So there are about 5,500 stocks. Okay. So you just right now, because we are at the year-to-date, haven't quarter yet. It's not full quarter. So let's go to the performance year-to-date. Almost there. So just sort according to the performance. Okay. One look, Tesla is the worst for the first 3 months. Boeing, okay. Warner Brothers, okay. Charter Communication. Okay. Let's sort again. Okay. And SMCI has and also it's not Nvidia, it's SMCI. Sorry, I forget about SMCI, Nvidia. Okay. Microsoft is not there. Okay, Microsoft is not there. Okay, what do you all put? Microsoft, JPM, PLTR, ANF, Coin, Meta, SLTD. Okay. In fact, not really there. Okay. Can you see? Can you see or not? This is Constellation energy sector. Meta, yes, some of you got it right. Okay, let me try to remove the ads. Irritating over there. Then DAC. Okay, DACers. Okay, it is consumer discretionary retail. Okay, Micron, Semicon, GE, industrial. Okay, MPC, oil and gas, EV. Okay, energy utilities. Okay, energy, Disney, okay, Eaton, PGR. PGR is one of the stock, okay, I mentioned, happen to be inside the seasonal Vantage list. Fantastic run over there, okay. Uber, Net, okay, Netflix, Vita Medical Care, and Ralph Lauren's, okay, this is consumer discretionary. So can you see, okay, many of the stocks that you mentioned, okay, it is not in the top 20. Of course, you can go and search what are the second one, and all this. You can go and search it up. But the best of the best year to date, okay, it is this stock. And do you realize that not many of them are actually tech stock, a few are semicon and such on, but a lot of them are like utilities, energy, consumer discretionary. So does it mean that you hold tech stock, okay, you have the best performance, okay? Can. All right, so are you shocked by this result or not? Some of the stocks not really familiar to you, right? The stocks, if you are somehow a bit, stunned by the result, or just type yes, okay, all right. Like, who would on your mind go and buy like NRG, utility energy, utility stocks, NRG, will you buy or not? So the return this is 31%, okay? Or like Decker outdoor, it is famous, but not so famous that you really want to buy into that. So the really famous one is NVIDIA, SMCI, which is a hot stock, okay? CEG, Constellation Energy, what, sexy man? CEG, okay, Constellation, CEG, see the stock. CEG. All right. Yeah, it's like this, it's a utilities company, not sexy. Most likely you will not. So it is easy to say, okay, what are the stocks that are running up. But if the market it is trading on the right hand side of the chart, it is very difficult for you to see what you actually outperform the rest of the stock unless you go into NVIDIA and all this SNCI. But rest is pretty difficult. Okay, but that's why they say that it is very hard to guess what the market it is actually moving. If you really want to just invest for the long term, okay, then you just invest in the SPY, the S&P 500 index, okay, can do some dollar cost averaging or what, okay, because you never know what it's going to move higher if your aim is to like long-term investor, okay. Can so far this is for the individual stocks. So I have this sector, okay, make a guess, sector, which one is the best performance, okay. So for the sector, how come cannot show? Or S&P, any, okay. All right, so this is the S&P, no S&P, this is the sectors, all the 12 sectors, it is over here. Can see that, go for the performance, make a guess. No need to guess, I already showed already, okay. So, best performer, best sector year to date, okay. I try to zoom in again, best sector year to date, it is XLC, communications, okay. XLE, energy, XLF, okay, financial sector, SPY is at the middle, okay, and then industrial is also not too bad. Technology is at the middle only, okay. Does this result surprise you? Okay, energy, okay. So for those who actually are in seasonal Vantage insiders, I think for the past 3 weeks or so, okay, I have been mentioning about the oil, okay, I mentioned about the energy sector, and I also mentioned about oil, also energy sector during the public Facebook Live. Yes or no, correct or not? Okay, if you got it, okay. If I'm not sure whether Melvin is here. I only know Melvin because he told us publicly like he entered into oil and some of the energy stocks. Okay, so am I to say that? Okay, talk about oil. If yes, just type once again, just type Y in the comment. Yes, right? Okay, so this is what the seasonal data can help you. I already give you guys the super watch list. Already in advance, you already know what could be moving higher already, okay? It is not some, hindsight thing, okay? I already prepared the seasonal Vantage data, okay, at the end of the quarter. So the data doesn't really change, okay? Since December, okay, I prepared this data already. So it is there, okay? And then I'll go through once again. So this is the XLC, XLE, okay? And then, yeah, so far, no, coin is not there. Okay, so far, okay, once again, the overall is that, market it is still going higher, okay? And this is the S&P futures right now. Again, we don't know how the market is going to react in April, but my stand is that even though I really want to have a steeper pullback, okay, but based on seasonal data, okay, April it is tend to be the bullish month, so we try to stay with the trend, okay. I know it is very enticing. I think it's Christopher who told me that there are certain groups who try to short the market right now, okay. it feels smart to try to short at the top lah. Okay, it feels good lah, but I know a lot of times it is not that profitable. As I tried at the start of the year, okay, if I hang on to the long, I will be a lot immensely profitable. Okay, but thanks God, I'm still profitable lah. Okay, so pretty well, especially for the past 1 month or so. Okay, so we don't try to predict the market. Okay, we try to stay the trend until the trend ends. Okay, and how do I know? As I mentioned already, right, 5,002 is the first level, and then when the next month come, when there's a new CPR, then we see whether price can stay above the CPR or break below the CPR. Then that's another telltale sign. Okay, can so far? Everything okay? Just type okay in the comments. Okay, give me a like, share if possible. Okay, all right, give me a like also. Liking is free, doesn't cost you money. Okay, and once again, there are more people in the room right now. So once again, the Market Insights Conference on the 20th of April, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. It is an in-person event. Okay, as I mentioned, this is an event that is totally no selling. Okay, no selling of product courses by the speakers. And for the first 200 attendees, okay, you receive, okay, on the event day itself, okay, you receive a tote bag, water bottle, umbrella from City Index. All these are free, and there'll be lucky draw as well. So a lot of goodies for you to take part. Okay, and then so this, you do register for this event. Okay, this is an in-person event at Singapore, so you must be residing in Singapore. So I'll post the link. I will be. Yeah, Christopher say, okay, sooner rather than later. I mean, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with shorting now, okay? But, when you're wrong, you just need to manage the risk and just exit, okay? And then just, flip it to the long side if possible, okay? Nothing wrong with shorting, but manage the risk. Okay, I posted the link in the comments already. So do register for this event over there. So any questions so far? So I think just now, Darren is asking about HSI and also EWH, right? So HSI components, okay, so we need to know HSI. So the HSI component stocks, you need to know what are the component stocks. So for HSI, you can see that a lot of these are the Chinese and Hong Kong stocks, okay? Yeah, you can go through the list. So for EWH, ETF.com/EWH. So EWH over there, this is the iShares MSCI Hong Kong ETF. So you can see the market weighted listed from the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. Okay, so you can see that AIA, is it listed over there, AIA? So anyway, you can go through some of this and see what are the differences. Okay, I don't usually trade Hong Kong now, but these are the differences. Okay, go through what are the AIA is very huge, okay, component. Hong Kong Exchange, Tektronix, quite big, all these are. So a bit different from the Hang Seng Index, the component stocks, okay. But anyway, so let's take a look at HSI, okay. So HSI. Still holding okay, but not exactly the most bullish. So after that, when I first mentioned about this, it was here, they pump up, then come back down again, okay. Yeah, so right now it's still hovering at the CPR, okay. And then EWH. Okay, not the best now, so it's coming down. Is it AIA? Is it very bad right now, AIA? This is futures. Can't find the stock. Never mind. Okay, never mind. So yeah, so it is not doing so well. So there's some divergence over there. So again, it's depending on, I don't know how to actually recommend you lah, but if you trade EWH doesn't work out well, then just exit the trade. So there is. Okay, but overall, I think HSI itself, it is still holding okay, but the EWH is not doing so well right now. Or Darius, what is the exact question that you're asking, Darius? Okay, so Vicky, are we fully back in the bull market already? Okay, we have always been in a bull market, Vicky. Okay, you can see that SPX cash index we actually bottom out in late October last year. We bottom out in late October last year. Okay, so going up all the way, so many months already left. Okay, so we are definitely in the bull market. So if you look at the weekly time frame, okay, we are also definitely in the bull market, above the cloud, above CPR, above yearly figure. Everything is telling us that we are in a bull market. Of course, bull market means that there will be some correction, okay. The market cannot just go up all the way like that, okay. There'll be correction along the way, okay, or whatever it is, okay. There'll be a wave up, wave down, wave up, wave down, okay. If I want to buy HSI but don't want to hold futures because of high commission, what's the best options? CFD, no? There is CFD, lah. CFD. CFD is the best way to hold. You mean you want to hold for long term or what? Or you want to just hold for short term? If you want to hold for long term, okay, there is this Hang Seng ETF, right? Okay, you can just Google around. They sure have a Hang Seng ETF one. Okay, sure have Hang Seng ETF. Anybody can answer there is or not. But I'm not very familiar with the Hang Seng ETF of the Hong Kong stuff lah. Okay, if you can just Google around. Okay, you can just Hang Seng ETF Singapore. Is there a Hang Seng ETF? Right. Yeah. HST. Okay, Hang Seng HST. This is a tag. This is a tag. Okay. I'm not too sure. Okay. 2823 2800 fantastic. Thank you, Mary. So 2800. Oops. 2800 is that what? Hang Seng in this is for trading in Hong Kong, right? Okay, 2823. These are all listed in Hong Kong. So you need to have a brokerage that allows you to trade Hong Kong market. So all these are, you can trade this. Okay, these are some of the Hong Kong ETF. Thank you, Mary, for the answer. Very useful. Thank you so much, Mary. Okay, I think hope that answer your question. If you want to trade short term CFD, you have to hold long term purely Hang Seng, then use the ETF. Okay, IBKR can. You can access to the Hong Kong market. You can access to the Hong Kong market. Yes, you can. But I suggest that if you want, then you can. I think the best is to convert that to Hong Kong dollars, then buy the Hang because you're pricing in Hong Kong dollars. I think so. If you are buying any of the country ETF, it is best that you use that currency to buy. I think if you use there's exchange, if you use that USD or Sing dollar, there's the exchange risk lah. Okay, right? Ken? Okay, thank you, Ming. Any idea when the BTF halving starts in April? Okay, so for Bitcoin, actually I missed the run for Bitcoin, but anyway, for halving, you can just Google. I think mid-April, right? Halving Bitcoin. You can find the date over there. April 19, April 19, which are coming soon already. April 19. I think I share. I forget the data already. So, but I think somewhere just before the April 19 or after that, the market tends to go higher for Bitcoin. I don't have the data right now. So maybe next week I will share with you guys, or this coming week, I see whether I can do the video or not. So this is April 19 or 20. There about lah. Okay. All right. So I think this is in US timing. Okay. Any questions so far? Before I go into seasonal Vantage. Okay. I just want to share with you, okay, for those who join the seasonal Vantage, for those new one, I realized that I still have small carton of this the Trader's Blueprint book left. So for those who want to join seasonal Vantage, right, I can give you guys for free, whether you are in Singapore, Malaysia, or Europe, okay, as long as you purchase, I give you okay, because I want to clear some of the stocks also. So, but limited stocks, not much left already, okay. Yeah, so anyway, so I'm going to go through with you the seasonal Vantage insights, okay, for those who haven't joined, okay. For those who joined the SVI, just type me SVI in the comments, okay. All right, for the SVI members. So the past 2 to 3 weeks, okay, not too bad, right, the return, okay. Just type SVI in the comments, okay. I'll just share with you something over there. So let me just, some of the case study also, what I shared just recently, okay. Before I go into that, let me just share with you the data first, okay. Since I'm here, I don't mind sharing with you the data. Okay, I don't mind sharing the data. Okay, so this is what you get from the SVI data over there. You guys can see, right? So this is for the ETF. I'm going to just show you the ETF. Okay, so this is what exactly I told the SVI people for this today. In fact, today. So this is, I filter. Okay, so this is by right? So you can see that I provide the PDF data and also the and also the Excel spreadsheet data sheet. So you can, with this ETF data, of course, seasonally, right, March is strong. So, you know, just search for this week auto filter. You guys should be expert in Excel lah. Okay, so for this coming week is 25th of March to the end of the month. So you can just filter. So based on this, right, I already know what would happen or anticipate what could be moving higher. You realize that, you know, like you can see that IEO oil and gas, XOP oil and gas, you know, XLE oil and gas, and all this. Okay, all right. So a lot of this oil and gas, oil and gas, oil and gas, oil and gas. So you can see that for this today, at least for today, okay, you can see that the oil and gas, not oil and gas, the oil, okay, continue to head higher today. Okay, so you know this is really in line with the seasonal data. So just to you think about it. So if you have the data and if you want to look through, I don't know, a few weeks ahead and what could be moving, you want to anticipate what could be moving. How will this help you in your preparation of your trade? Okay, you think about it. Okay, right. So did it in advance. Okay, and of course, you know, every week I will share with you with the SVI what could be moving for the coming week lah. Okay, if you really want to plan in advance, you can also do that as well. So, and I also mentioned to the seasonal Vantage insiders that, you know, I'm looking at India as well. Okay. So this can also give you a bird's eye view on what's happening. You can see that, you know, this ticker symbol SMIN, India small cap. Okay. And then there's an INDA. INDA, I will just share with you INDA. I'm trying to find INDA. It is over here. INDA. Okay. 25th of March to 29th of April. For the past 10 years, 9 years, it has been up. Okay, so can, at one glance, you say, hey, actually the India, it is not too bad seasonally right now. And if you realize India has been quite a bull this year, India. So I've just used INDA as a proxy. Okay, previously I mentioned about India. I think somewhere around, when is it? I mean, I also traded India. I think last year or forget already, but we traded INDA before. Okay, it's been going higher all the way. Okay, all the way. Okay. After right now, there is a pullback. There's a pullback. There's a pullback. So I actually told my SGI that, you know, let's see what the price, okay, can close above 50.52, okay? And that's the watch line, okay? Again, this is just one trade ideas. It doesn't mean that the market will just go up like that, okay? You know, it is entirely up to you how you want to use the data and to your advantage, okay? If you're not comfortable with trading all these non-US, you know, countries, you know, whatever commodities, then you can choose not to trade. But give me an idea, okay, what is actually is moving for this week and until end of the month, okay. And then, like for example, like also I think I also shared, okay, like some of the health also not too bad, okay, like the healthcare and some of the things like is it like the medical equipment, okay. Medical devices also not too bad seasonally. Okay, these are some of the sectors that you can know, which means that, you know, if you are interested to buy and you see some of the stocks, like some of the medical device stocks are moving up, and you know it is in line with your strategy, you want to buy, you know, it is also in line. Okay, you can try to say, yeah. So you know you want to buy some of the medical stocks, and seasonally it is also with the trend. Okay, then that's good. Okay, 25th March to 9 April. Okay, so IHI, this is IHI over there, medical device. Okay, it's undergoing a pullback. Okay, let's see whether price can continue to head higher in the coming week or weeks or so. Okay, it's not too bad. You see the IHI, okay, very nice trending. So this is how the data can actually help you. All right, so this is actually what you get, and this is the dashboard. Okay. All right, so this is the dashboard. You can download the report over here. Okay, the data for April to June, it is already out already. Okay, and then just to share with you this one. Okay, so as I mentioned, right, the seasonality is my go-to tool. Okay, to keep me a very watch tight list. Okay, so for those who don't know, okay, you should know what is seasonal, right? So the earth has seasons like winter, summer, autumn. So it is the same. Every single year, okay, the stock market, certain securities tend to, okay, always do the same thing again and again and again. It's a tendency for securities to perform better during some of the period or worse during others. So it is essentially, we are studying historical data, okay, with a quantitative approach, okay? All right. And it has been, okay, proven well that it really works. I'll go through that later. So once again, this is still holding true right now, okay? It is still, previously it was 10 years. I updated it. It is now 11 years, okay? 11 years, okay? Tesla, between late May and early June, I didn't tell the exact date, okay? All right. Tesla rose 100% of the time over the past 11 years. So if you know that, okay, how would you have traded Tesla differently, okay? You might not want to buy Tesla during May or June, but at least, okay, it tells you, hey, I don't want to buy, never mind. I better to short it also. True? Correct or not? You understand what I'm trying to say? So this seasonal data can do a lot of things for you. You might not use the data to buy, but at least it tells you don't short the fucking Tesla in May and in June. Okay, 100% of the time it rose over the past 11 years. Okay, you understand what I'm trying to say? If you understand, just type Tesla, TSLA in the comments. While I take a sip of water first. Tesla. So it is still the same this year. Okay. And then for MasterCard, okay, let's say MasterCard. Okay, for the first half of July, again, I didn't mention about the actual date. Okay, MasterCard rose 100% of the time over the past 11 years, which means that over the past 11 years, it went up 11 years all the time. Okay, so this is what you get in the data as well. I'll show you the exact date, for example, like Tesla or MasterCard. So if you know that MasterCard is going to go higher in July, what would you do? Okay, you look for opportunity. Okay, look for the setup to buy into MasterCard, right? Okay, and again, it is okay if you don't want to buy MasterCard during July, but at least it tells you I do go and fucking short MasterCard in July because seasonally it is really, really strong. You get what I'm trying to say? So this is for MasterCard. So if you know all this data, how would you have traded differently? Okay. So once again, history never repeats itself. It doesn't mean that this data is going to 100% 报价 showing one, but at least it tells you that this has happened for the past 10 years, 20 years. Okay, there's a good chance that our price can continue to go higher. Okay, but we still need to wait for price action, okay, and wait for a setup and trigger to enter, okay, not just just going blindly. Okay, this is where I'll come in, okay. Anyway, so does seasonality really work or not? Okay, it has been proven, okay, by the academic, okay, in this journal, seasonality in the cross section of stock returns, okay. Stocks tends to have a relatively high return every year, okay, in the same calendar month. This is what mentioned like Tesla or MasterCard, right? So it has been proven. Okay, this is not I say one, okay. It is by all these very smart people who has done all the research on all the stocks, okay, on seasonals, okay. This is one of them. Another one is saying that, okay, the return seasonality. Return seasonality is essentially seasonality, okay. Ignore the return, okay. So a strategy that select stock based on their historical same calendar month return earns an average return of 13% per year. Okay, so there's an edge in using seasonal data over there. Of course, it depends on how you use it, okay. And then last one, okay, global factor premium. So the key thing is that we based on our paper that 5 key study that one of the key factor, okay, it is trend, momentum, value, carry, return, seasonals, and VAB. I forget what is VAB already. Anyway, what do you mean by factor? Factor means the so-called the things that cause you to outperform the market. So for example, I give you an example. So what are the factors of high blood pressure? If you're obese, okay, if your father has a history, okay, if you take all this salty food intake, unhealthy food, okay, these are the factor of high blood pressure. So if you have all these, very high chance that you have high blood pressure. So once again, the factor means the same. If you have trend, momentum, seasonality, it is the factor, okay, that cause you to outperform the market, which means that you have alpha lah. Okay, you cause you to, in other words, it makes you profitable. Can understand what I'm trying to say? So this is one of the factor as well. Seasonal is one of the factors that cause you to outperform the market as well. Okay, so again, no, I say one, all these are done by the academic journals. Okay, so once again, we cannot see the future. As I mentioned, this is not a holy grail. Okay, does it predict the future? It doesn't guarantee the past, but it provides a very valuable viewpoint, okay, of the average over a period of time. So I won't go through that again. So this is like, for example, this is a case study that I went through before, like JP Morgan. This is like what you get in the data sheet that I mentioned over there. Okay, you have the stocks and Excel. All right, so time frame 23rd Jan. This is what I first mentioned. I think Mary actually entered into JP Morgan because I remember because she mentioned it. Okay, I think during the Facebook Live, 23rd Jan to 20th Feb, data for the past 10 years, win rate 100%. If you know this data, how would you have traded differently? Okay, so when I first mentioned, see Mary actually answered yes. Okay, so when I first mentioned during 22nd of January over there, okay, it was like this. I said, hey, price, let's see, price can stay above the wash line. There's a setup that I want. There's a pullback. Let's see whether there's a trigger that I want to see. So price close above the wash line, and subsequently, okay, this is what happened. You can see that JP Morgan, went up higher. Once again, how you want to take profit, it is entirely up to you. But personally, okay, I typically went for a swing trade. So if I have a 1.5 or 2 hour reward, right, reward to risk ratio, then I will typically exit. So if you wanted to trail your profit, whatever it is, feel free to do so. Okay, you are entirely free to use the data whatever you want it. As long as price in your favor, then you're under no stress. Okay, you can trail your stop, take partial profit, go higher, take profit, or take exit all the profit. It is entirely up to you. Okay, all right. So this is one case study. Another one, I think I mentioned before, this is one of the more recent one, like Eversource utilities. Okay, 1st March to 18 April. Right, data 11 years for the past 91, for the past 11 years, 10 years it went higher. So when I first mentioned, okay, it was like that. You can see that 28th of February, it was like that. So subsequently, price continue to go higher. This is good for swing trade. Okay, so this style suits me very well. So when it's about 1.5 R, my reward, I exited the trade. Just nice, and then price come down again. Okay, as of now, utilities are still performing pretty well. I think there could be some more upside, but we'll see how it goes. So this is one of them, and then a case study. Allstate is financial. You realize that financial just now, during the FinViz, I mentioned that financial is one of the top performing sector. Ignore this SYY. Okay, this is the wrong one. Allstate is ALL. I think I typed in wrongly. So time frame 13 March to 3rd of May, past 24 years. Okay, 96% of the time it is up. Okay, I think it's 22 or 23 years, it is up all the way. So this is Allstate. So when I first mentioned, okay, it is like that. Okay, you can see that this is a YouTube. Of course, it's a private video. 11 March, it is like that. Let's see whether price can go up higher. Okay, and then price just continue to hit higher all the way. Okay, so this is Allstate. And then another one, it is actually PGR is one of the top performing stocks this year. PGR. AR, oh, fantastic, Mary. AII, I'm still holding. See, Mary knows what to do. Okay, if I were her, I would have exited already, but she can trail her stop, continue to hold whatever it is, entirely up to your own strategy. So for PGR, 7 March to 1st May, data for the past 29 years. 93% of the time, it is positive. Okay, so this is, Mary, are you holding PGR? PGR is one of the very good stocks. So when I first mentioned, okay, it is like that. It was trending very well. Okay, 4th of March. See whether price can stay above the wash line. Okay, and then price just continue to go higher all the way. Okay, this is also from the data itself. Mary saw already. PGR is fantastic. I think a very good profit for you, right, Mary? So this is a PGR. Okay, and then what? Anything else? SYY just talked. I just mentioned, I think last week only, 21st March to 19 April, for the past 13 years, 92% of it is bullish. Okay, it is still ongoing for SYY. I still hold SYY. So when I first mentioned SYY is 18th of March, okay, can see it was like that. Okay, it was like that. So SYY, it is right now here. So let's take a look at SYY. How is it doing right now? SYY coming down a little bit, okay, but overall still profitable now. So this is SYY. So it's going up a little bit, okay. I'm still holding it in some profits over there. So this is SYY still holding on, okay. And then what else? Anything else? Yeah, so this is what I mentioned again. All these are provided in the seasonal Vantage Insiders data. So we receive the PDF report and the data sheet, okay. So, okay, April to June data, it is available. So April, May and June, okay. So this is, you're buying the data. So just to let you know first, you are not buying a trade signal from me. I will not tell you what price to buy, where to set your stop loss, and when to take your profit, but I will every week I will share with you some information, a video update. You roughly know what to do, but just to let you know first, this is strictly not a trade signal. In case you think that it is a trade signal service, but okay, okay, you get this bonus. Okay, you get the getting started and trading video provider. I will share with you how to get started and how to use the data to advantage. And of course, I'll give you the free Excel data. Used to just have the PDF, but I give you the data sheet as well, so you can at least sort, filter everything. And also the weekly video updates, okay? That is what is the most, I would think that is the most useful, especially for beginners. If you are intermediate traders, advanced traders, okay, you can make use of the list, okay? You can make use of this list and do your own stuff and trade profitably, okay? But if you are new or you want to have some guidance from me, right? Then every week I will do the video update and via through the members only area, okay? So this is the members area. So for example, like today, I just sent out the weekly video updates. I share with you guys on what are some of the things to take note of, SYY, some of the things that I mentioned, okay? And VZ, okay? VZ was one that I mentioned also, okay? You can see that VZ over there, Alex, this is a good call, so this SSS is holding VZ as well. So I mentioned about VZ. So VZ, let's take a look at VZ. Is it going up or down today? VZ is going up today, you see? VZ, not too bad, right? How many of you are holding VZ? Just type VZ in the comments. All right, so I'm holding VZ as well. So it's not too bad, profitable. Okay, it's when I first mentioned it is over here. So right now it's up here already. Okay, so this is VZ. Oh, Mary, you're not too bad, huh? You're holding quite a number of stocks on VZ. Emily also on VZ, fantastic. Okay, so yeah, so this is what I mentioned. So not only that, okay, I will also provide other information, knowledge other than the seasonal data. Like for example, masterclass, I will share with you, some of the other information, okay, like how to use the ETF data to anticipate asset class change, okay, all right, how to identify and avoid overextended stocks. These are some knowledge outside of the seasonal data, okay. And of course, I will tell you how to set your stop loss and take profit level with a trading view indicator, okay. All right, and then how to set and all this. So along the way, I'll be adding more stuff also, okay. And for those who are totally new, I think prior to that, at the start of the year, I do a webinar. So a lot of these questions, how do I analyze the trend, where to set your stop loss, how to take profit, how do I enter, all this I also cover in the webinar. So for the new batch, most likely I'll do another webinar on the second quarter as well. So you have a lot of information out there. So I can only put more as I go along, some of the additional knowledge. Okay. So so you can see over here like this. Where is it? Okay. So usual price, it is actually 179. If you go to the site, it is 179. Okay. But okay, I tend to give some discount, okay, all right, for nearer to the end of the quarter. So if you're interested, right, okay, you can use this coupon code Q2SV129, Q2SV129. So it's only $129 every 3 months, okay. That it is 28% off. So remember, this is every quarter, so every 3 months. So if you pay now, the next payment will be in July, depending on the day. So for example, if you paid today, 25th of March, right, then the next payment will be 25th of June. Okay, 3 months later. 3 months later. All right, so you can use the link over here, seasonalvantage.com. Okay, or use the QR code. You can just scan it. So in case you want to know, okay, this is the Seasonal Vantage website over there. You can just scroll through the data, I think read through, okay, over there, okay, and then 179 every 3 months. So you can click on subscribe now. I think right now, it is under the members. So I just go through here. Just to walk through. So fill up your email, choose a password, name, last name, card number. Remember to key in the coupon, okay? So Q2SV129, okay, and then apply. So it will be 129. So as long as you stay subscribed, you will get 129. I remember, as long as you stay subscribed, you stay 129. Once you exit, once you exit, right, then you won't be able to get this 129. As in, you cancel the subscription, you won't be able to get 129. But once again, you can try it out. Okay, so the dashboard, it is very simple. You don't have to ask me, Alex, can I cancel or not, whatever it is. You can go everything, do it yourself. If you think that after 3 months it is not for you, okay, feel free to cancel. It is fine. Okay, under the subscription, your settings, okay, you can just click on cancel, and then you'll be out of this really. VZ talk, are you inside VZ also? So it is very easy, okay, to cancel. You have to go through me, update your card, whatever it is all inside the membership platform. Okay, and as I mentioned, right, so I will also give you the book. Okay, I know there are some of you who already joined. Don't worry. I will email you privately. I will also give you the book. So I think this is only for the first 15. So as I mentioned, I have some books left. Okay, so this is the Traders Blueprint book, co-written by Colin Sell, Mark, Rainer, Teo, and me lah. So this is worth $35. This is outside the bookstore, you can't get it anymore. So I only have the book right now. Okay, so it's worth $35. Right, this is a physical book. Whether you're in Malaysia, Singapore, or South Africa, if you are there, I will send it to you. But I think most likely, most of you guys are in Singapore and Malaysia lah. So Singapore is pretty cheap lah. Malaysia, don't worry, I will still send it to you. But for the first 15 only, I have limited book left. I still want to keep some, okay, for other usage. So for this round, I only give 15 for the first 15. Okay, so this is the book. Bestseller. Then when we first launched, okay, we were ranked number 2 bestseller during the Kinokuniya bestseller list. I'm quite proud of it. All right. So once again, you can head over to the link over there. I'll post the link in the comments. So get it over now. Seasonal Vantage. So 179 every 3 months, but discount only 129. As long as you stay subscribed, there's only $1.43 per day. And you also get the free Traders Blueprint book for new SVI members only for the first 15. Okay, any questions so far? 1 hour mark already. Any question? I think I've done enough on the Seasonal Vantage. It is entirely up to you how to use it. For those who are trading options, the seasonal data, you can use it to trade options also. Say, let's say, for example, let's say you are trading, MasterCard, for example, when I first mentioned MasterCard, all this and such, right? Okay, you know that MasterCard is going to go higher in July. Okay, what can you do with options? Okay, all right, you can choose, for example, to sell a vertical put. Okay, all right, because you're anticipating the price will not come down. All right, you can sell a put to collect premium, or you can straight away buy a call. Okay, to get the write up if MasterCard it is going higher. So there are many ways that you can use the data, or at the very least, it tells you when not to short certain stocks, ETF example. Okay, all right. There's a lot of ways to do the data, and every week I will give you this update. I think it is quite invaluable lah. So every week I'll do to share with you guys what are some of the stocks to watch out for if you are still new. Okay, all right. So I think that this is good. Just type SVI again in the comments. Okay, for those who are in SVI. All right. So do take note of the do take advantage of this offer over there. So yeah, until 31st of March. Until 31st of March. until 31st of March. I have to tell you so. After that, back to 179 already. No more. Okay. Any questions so far before I end the session today? Any questions so far? So VZ today, wow, not too bad, VZ today. All right. Another one that I mentioned is CapMac today. Is it going higher? Today not so much. Another one that I mentioned, TMO. I mentioned today TMO, right? For those I do much sharing with you, sharing with the non-insider stuff. They also don't know what to trade also anyway. TMO not so good today. CVX is the Chevron. A bit hard to chase CVX. I kind of miss it. Yeah, again, I have some position right now, so I might give CVX a skip. So be trading CVX. Okay. If I'm already inside seasonal Vantage for Jan to March, do I need to? Don't need. Desmond, it is renewal. So auto deduct from your credit card. Yeah, you should. I don't know when is your subscription date, but when the times come, it should auto deduct. So it's a subscription every 3 months, every quarter. All right. So until you cancel. So once again, if you want to cancel, no worries. You can just head over to the settings, your settings area, and then just cancel if you really want to. Okay. But I think a lot of you guys have really renewed already. Okay. Any questions so far? Okay, if no question, I'll just end the day today. Okay, if you enjoy the sharing today, okay, just type value in the comments. All right, so once again, I just want to share with you guys, I will provide this book for you. Okay, so this is the book. Oops. So this is the free bonus book. Okay, free bonus book. Okay, if you subscribe to SDI, we have some copies left for the first 15. Okay. And also, once again, I'll post the link in the comments. Use the coupon code, very important. Use the coupon code. With that, thank you so much for tuning in today. So once again, we will see how the market goes for this coming week. Okay. And see you again in the next quarter, next week. All right. Thank you. And bye-bye.